ZENKAI Super VEGITO is right around the corner, guys, and you need to be prepared for this monstrosity of a unit everybody's predicting him to be. And this unit, when he originally came out, he was a problem to deal with. His core kit in itself is already really dangerous. Now, the fact that he's going to get a ZENKAI, and you know, with the meta, the way it's shifted with the leader system where you can place this unit absolutely anywhere, this unit is going to be a problem. So guys, in this video here, I'm going to show you exactly which equipments to farm for this guy. And you know what, before we even get ahead of ourselves, let's take a look at the reveals trailer that the guy revealed for him, because it was pretty cool. So let's just mute the background music and just take a very fairly quick look, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like the fact that they made a dedicated video for this character specifically as a ZENKAI the way they did, they don't do that for any ZENKAI at all. So this is really special in its own. So let's just break down the first most important, technically awakened equipment that you guys can get, which is this one right here. This is probably one of the most important equipment for a couple reasons. So number one, not only is it a phenomenal equipment, but you know, this equipment here actually falls into three very key meta units in the game right now, which is going to be Super VEGITO. Oh, by the way, this is for purple melee type units. So he is a purple melee type unit. You know who else is a purple melee type unit? The brand new LF Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. You know who else is? The purple Revival Gohan. So this is going to fit into three very key components, and it's really cool how you can just farm this equipment, and it's like you're killing three birds with one stone. So this equipment is phenomenal, guys. First slot, we have base blast attack up to 15%. Second slot, we have base strike attack all the way up to 18%. And then slot number 3, we have a 2-for-1 base strike attack and base strike defense all the way up to 15%. Now, this character here automatically holds over, this equipment automatically, bumps you over 30%, 33% to be exact, for just strike attack, an extra 15% for base blast attack, and as well as it's got defense as well. So a really, really phenomenal equipment. And like I said, three meta units. This is a must farm. I just got this to Z Plus this morning, so I suggest you guys farm this as well. So next up, we also forget that this Super VEGITO also has a unique equipment. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this unique equipment. I'll be the first one to say, just because of the new leader system, and I do believe this unique equipment will get an awakened equipment as well. So keep an eye out for that. So slot number 1, we have up to 6% to blast attack for each fusion battle member. So if you bring in obviously 3, that's 18%. Now with the leader system, that kind of restricts you slightly. Obviously you want to just, place Majin Buu in the leader slot, and that's just not going to work out. Or maybe it is, because he does become a fusion warrior. So my bad. It might actually. Comment down below if that makes any sense. If Majin Buu, let's just say ZENKAI Buu is the leader slot, that would technically make him a fusion warrior, right? Because he's a leader. So that would technically apply to this. Yeah, so I think that should work. Yeah, that should work. So yeah, I take it back. Great equipment. Great equipment. So slot number 2 is up to 8% to base strike and blast defense for each battle member unit. So all the way up to like over 20%. I think that's 24% to strike and blast defense, and then up to 10% for his own strike every time he cover changes. Now this is unique, and ultimate damage. Wait, hold up. 10% to strike attack for 15 time recounts when cover changing, and as well he has ultimate damage. Okay, up to 15%. So yeah, definitely farm these first 2 equipments, guys. This one right here, and then this one right over here. So yeah, those are 2. The next one, this is one of my personal favorites that I'm gonna slap on the 3rd slot, which is this Majin Buu Saga equipment right here. Now, I love this equipment because it's got pretty much everything you want in an equipment. It's got, obviously the first thing that stands out to me is the slot number 2, base health all the way up to 8%. Slot number 1, you get to pick either blast defense or, strike defense up to 12%, which is not a lot, but, we do have that health to cover that up as well, which is 8%, which is phenomenal. And then the third slot, you can choose between blast or strike attack, all the way up to 15% each, which is really, really good. So definitely farm these first 3 equipments that I just showed you over here. Now, 2 wild cards that I'm probably not going to touch because, you know, these 3 equipments that I just mentioned are already just as good as any of these next equipments that I'm going to mention, which is this one right here and this one right here. Now, these 2 equipments, the way why I'm not really, you know, pretty much just telling you guys to farm, because they're awakened equipments and they could be quite the annoying equipments to farm, especially if you're free to play. But let's just take a look. Slot number 1, base strike defense all the way up to 20%. Slot number 2, we have a whopping base strike or base blast defense all the way up to 22%. Now, obviously, if you guys can farm this, do it. But I'm just saying, for the general public of the game, you know, the first 3 equipments that I gave you was really, really good. So, and then slot number 3, we have a 2-for-1 base key recovery all the way to 12.5%. And then as well as special move damage all the way to 12.5% as well. So really, really good equipment right away to farm, which is this one right here. And next up, we have this one right here. I get a laugh every time I see this this gold. Actually, he's not even playable in the game yet. I force him to be playable as an extreme unit in the near future for sure. So anyways, but we have, or maybe a unit. How about this, guys? What if there's going to be a unit in the future where, you know, if you use your main ability, you might even transform to this. It's like a low chance, but you could transform to this. But if he transforms successfully to Super Vegito, he's an absolute monster. That'd be really cool. That's a cool idea. So I hope that happens one day. But anyways, slot number 1 is really good as well. You know, a defensive slot 1 where it's base blast defense up to 18% or base strike defense all the way up to 18%. You know, pick your choice right there. And then strike attack all the way up to 20%, slot number 2. And then slot number 3, we got a critical up to 18%. So, you know, this character does have a lot of options, and I foresee this character to be quite the issue because of, you know, how good not only the leader system is, but as of late, you know, the fact that they did buff Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it's just really scary to think about the and even Super Saiyan, you know, Blue Gogeta as well. I mean, these 2 units really did get bumped up a lot this last month or 2, especially because he has Nullify to cover changing. And there's a lot of units now in the meta where everybody just cover changes. Everybody, whether it be Super Gogeta, whether it be Strike, Blast Attack, doesn't matter. You know, UI Goku, UI Goku is not really meta, but you know, everybody really just has a cover change nowadays. So you got to learn how to combo drop, or you got to learn how to guess, or just have Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta because he nullifies some of that. So we also have Majin Oob as well, which is also a cool little option because he has endurance. Endurance is nice, you know. And then, you know, after that, you know, it's pretty much a slight drop off, to be honest with you guys. But you know, this character here, guys, you could just place him in regen and he'll become a regeneration unit. So a lot of fun puzzles of teams, I would say, to build. Quite excited for this unit. Like I said, he does have a core, you know, fundamental base of a kit. You know, obviously his strike attack is at 241, which is not that high. Think about it, guys, he's literally a 2.5-year-old unit, technically, right? 2.5-year-old unit. So pretty wild. His blast attack is really low. You could just kind of buff him all the way around, but you know, it's his unique ability that's really, really phenomenal. And he does extra damage versus regen. I didn't even pay attention to that. Shoot. Yeah, and I run regen. Yeah, that's not good for me. But anyways, yeah, guys, that's pretty much just going to cover up the gist of this video. I hope this helped. Farm those equipments, especially that silver awakened equipment. You guys will thank me later because it falls into 3 meta key component units. So, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. I'd always greatly appreciate it. And if you are new to my channel, hopefully you enjoyed this video and you enjoy my content because I do post here daily everything Dragon Ball Legends. And I'll definitely catch you guys on the next one. So, yeah, have a good one. Peace.